Hey guys, it's Andrea, and today I'm coming at you with my plan with me for the week of the 12th to the 18th. I'm using the Wonderful Kit, which is still in the shop if you want to pick it up. If you need any last minute holiday kits, I'm showing you right there the weekend banner, which I did overlay a foiled weekend banner, which is not in the shop currently, but we will be putting them up soon, probably in December. But they overlay perfectly. It's a little hard to get them perfectly straight. You could totally use them on your own. I did use one last week as well, but I just wanted to kind of see how it looked and use it in this spread. I'm using a ton of foil this week. I decided to go with silver. I feel like there was a lot of options. Obviously, there was no wrong answer. I feel like every foil looks so pretty with this kit, but I picked silver. I thought it would look the best, and I conferred with Jessica, and that's what she was using, so I figured if that's what Jessica's using, that was my first thought, then we're on the right track, eh? So I decided to kind of speed this up a little bit differently this time. I feel like sometimes I feel rushed when I'm doing voiceovers, so let me know what you guys think of about a 30-minute voiceover plan with me. It's kind of a long time for me to talk. If you can't tell, I am sick. No, I'm not sick. It's allergies. If you actually go back a year in my videos to the video that I uploaded this week last year, I sound the same exact way, which is totally wild. And I start the video and I'm like, hey guys, it's Andrea, and I sound the same, maybe a little bit more raspy actually. And I'm like, if you guys don't want to watch this video, just don't watch it because it's going to be bad voice. But yeah, so I have allergies. It's been pretty bad. I've been sleeping on the couch because my coughing has been really, really bad at night. I have coughing fits and it wakes everyone up. So, but my couch is really comfy. Honestly, I thought I'd wake up the first day and be sore, but I was not. I feel pretty good. Honestly, I could sleep on my couch all the time. I don't, and people have told me that before who slept on my couch, but I always was they're just being nice because I was too lazy to blow up the blow-up mattress. But honestly, I'd rather sleep on my couch than the blow-up mattress. So let's get back into the actual spread. So I put down the bottom washi. I didn't split it or anything because honestly this bottom washi is so pretty. I love this kit so much. There's one part of this kit that I ended up not the kit, but the spread that I didn't love, but that was a me problem and now I know. But I wish I would have did it on a different week because it wouldn't have been as jarring, but I feel like with this kit, we'll get to it. So I didn't split the bottom washi. Instead, I went ahead and just put a bottom washi overlay on top. And this is one from Sadie Stickers. I think it's so pretty. I actually don't think you guys have seen it in a haul. I'm going to edit that haul after I edit this video. So it might be up this week. Probably not, actually. Maybe. I'm not sure. But it is really, really pretty. I love it. I think it really adds a big oomph to the bottom washi area. I did the scattered headers as per usual. Double box on Saturday and Sunday. The normal, See, now I feel like I'm okay, well, now I have nothing to say. Let's see. This was a really busy week filled with lots of busy things. It's the week before Black Friday, which is very busy for me to get all of my fairs in order for the shop and things like that. We are currently at, I went into work yesterday. So yesterday we got down to 0 orders besides mystery. I'm planning on getting mystery labels printed on Tuesday, so tomorrow. And then I'm also, Jessica just texted me. I'm trying to get mystery labels printed on Tuesday, and then I'm going to be hopefully having them dropped off on Wednesday. So I think I'll be putting up the mystery reveal on Wednesday, and then the new releases for Black Friday on Thursday. Just because I am waiting on a couple of things that won't be there till Wednesday, and I don't want to have to run to work and then run home and then quickly film a video. I need to have all of my thoughts together, especially for Black Friday. It gets a little confusing with all of the days and things like that, but there's so much going on. I did go ahead and post some kind of overviews and things on Instagram. There is an Instagram highlight story that I have a couple of bits and pieces of things that are going to be available. The whole shop, all of the stickers and things that are currently in shop, will only be available until Saturday at noon Eastern, and then so all of my events will be starting at noon Eastern. So my first one's Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday at noon Eastern. So you guys can just plan for that. I think a lot of people do a lot of their sales starting on Thursday, but honestly, like, Thursday's a very busy day for me. It's Thanksgiving. I want to chill with my family, and then I want to eat early, and then I'm going to probably go Black Friday shopping with Kirsten, so I really don't want to have to worry about putting up sales and things, and I want to do my own shopping, so that's what we're doing. And I know a lot of other shops do the sales on that day, so you guys can focus on those. Come back to me on Friday at noon Eastern. We'll have our first specials. We'll call them specials. I think that's what I like the word. And the specials are 100% worth it, y'all. I have talked about some of them so far, and I think you guys are really excited. I have a lot of washi releases. I have a random tape grab bag. I have a Cyber Monday mystery. The Cyber Monday mystery is a little different this year. It's going to be Cyber Monday mystery sticker kit, Cyber Monday mystery foil add-on, and the Cyber Monday mystery washi add-on. So I'm really excited about that. It's a really, really, really cute collection. It's not Planner Girl this year, and I have released its Pixie Hollow. The foil for Cyber Monday is regular hollow, which I think makes it a little bit more universal if you want to pick up multiples. But I am going to be using this kit in May for Emily's birthday. So that kind of gives like a little bit of a hint if you guys know Emily's vibe. Okay, back to the spread. So I did use overlays. I used two different ones. I used the glitter box overlays, which are like the really dainty dots that I really like. I think it gives that sparkle without being too intense, because I knew the spread was going to be intense foil. You guys just saw me use a full box overlay quote from my shop, and we are going to have those as freebies in December, I believe. I'll definitely announce on Instagram and things like that when I start those, but this one says merry and bright. It's really, really beautiful. So I put that down. Also, I did use the star full box overlays on like every other day, sort of, and I think that turned out really cute. I think the stars with the glitter, I feel like if you want to do, I feel like sometimes doing all 8 boxes, if you're like full foil like me, it's like no white space, but I'm like, there's like no white space, and then there's foil, and then there's full foil, and I'm full foil, like full coverage foil. Love it. So I think mixing the glitter ones, we're gonna also have chunky glitter, so they'll be a little bit thicker if you want to go a little bit more ham, but I think doing the like glitter and then doing kind of staggered a different design makes it look a little less like all of one pattern, you know. It kind of mixes it up, but it's not like two completely different patterns that look like totally weird together, you know what I mean? So I feel like those are really a staple. And then I also think the chunky ones, which I think I used the chunky headers last week. I need a drink. Whew. I used the chunky headers last week, and I think they turned out really pretty. I think they give like a snowy effect, but not like too snowy. I feel like I'm filming like an ASMR video. Not too chunky that I feel like they're wild, or too like snowy that they look like snow. They're just the dots, but thicker. And there is like a variant in the thickness of the dots. Closing my lid. I did go ahead and use a full box overlay on the little bottom area, and I just went ahead and cut out a lot of the negative space in the middle and kind of made my own little box overlay. Water is so good, guys. I'm using my Letters to Apollo Christmas countdown, which I love, inside of the little pink, what are these, quarter boxes, I guess, like squared off quarter boxes. And then I did end up putting at the end of the week in that half box, I put a little fox and cactus sticker blowing her nose, because that's what I've been doing. I literally said to Nick the other day, I'm like, when am I going to run out of snot? Because I don't know where it all comes from. I mean, I'm sure medically there's like a place where it comes from, but like there is so much snot coming out of my nose. Like I have no idea. It's kind of drier now, but I was so like wet and mucousy. It was gross. And then I put I'm sick, because I'm not like sick, and it was funny because we went to see Crimes of Grindelwald. Is that what's called? Whatever. We'll talk about. I don't know spoilers. But I went to see that, and there was like this couple in front of us, and they were talking to each other, and the one girl was like, "I'm not sick," and the other girl was like, well, you sound it. And she's like, it's allergies. And I was like, yes, I relate. Like, this is the conversation I have with people all the time. They're like, are you okay? Are you sick? I'm like, no, it's allergies. And they're like, are you sure? Like, you should go to the doctor. You sound terrible. You look terrible. I'm like, thanks. I went to emergency care last year because I thought that it feels like strep throat. Like, this allergies that I have, I don't think it's cedar fever. It's like an Austin thing. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's completely just an Austin thing, but that's what I think, possibly. But I was like, no, it's allergies. Like, they ran tests on me last year. It was literally the same week. It's allergies. Also put down a new releases sticker this week, which I didn't have new releases, which I felt like a total slacker, honestly. Like, Friday, my alarm went off, like, for new releases, because I have it set for, like, every week. I have one set for 10:25, because I'm in Central Time. I have one set for 10:25, and then I also have one set for, which 10:25 one went off, and I turned it off, and then I put Bennett down for a nap, and then my next one went off, which he didn't wake up, because he also doesn't feel too hot. I don't know if his is allergies or what. It could be, honestly. He was also kind of, like, the same as me last year, but he was also a newborn, so I'm not, like, 100% sure. It was also, like, a huge week this week for Bennett's, like, development, I feel. He's been, like, kind of just really surprising us at the things he's doing. He's not walking yet. I think he's just being, like, extra lazy, TBH, because this kid is, like, he just does things that I'm like, why? Or, like, how? I don't know. But I think the coolest thing this week is that he finally learned to drink from a straw, which I feel like kids probably learn a little bit earlier, but Bennett was just lazy. But I think he sees us drink, like, our coffee and things from a straw. Well, mostly me, but Nick recently has been getting iced coffee, and I think he, like, wants to be like us. And he tries to always drink out of our straws, which he has, and it's hilarious. Whenever he gets a sip of coffee, he gets, like, real mad that he can't have more. But I know, bad parenting 101. But it's funny. It's like it's harmless. Like, he's gonna be okay. But and I think he thinks he's cool, like, drinking out of a straw, because we used to give him a sippy cup. Like, we really do like the one that you, like, hold in it, like, you can drink from anywhere. If they're, like, by Munchkin, and he likes those, but he never drank that. Like, he always drank water, but not, like, a ton of water. But we got this other one by Munchkin, and it's called, like, it's like a straw, and it's any angle, so it has a little weight on the bottom, and the straw moves. And that kid hammers water whenever it's in that cup. I think he thinks he's cool drinking out of a straw. But I was just so proud of him. He has 2 more teeth coming in. He's completely, like, he's a milk bottle boy now, which was a little bit hard, but he's finally on that, and we're probably going to, I'm gonna, like, cry about it, start switching him over to his own room, because that needs to happen. Like, if I'm sick, I still need to be able to sleep in my bed. My husband can, deal with my coughing, and then Bennett can sleep in bliss. But we're probably gonna start doing that maybe in, like, January, but it's the next step in his life. But the only thing is he can open doors, so we have to, like, figure that out still. So if you guys have any, like, tips on, like, door, like, we have, like, the, like, not knobs, but, like, pulls. So if you guys have any tips on those, let me know, because he can open them all by himself, which is really cute. So you can't go to the bathroom unless you lock it, because he'll just come in and be like, hey, Mom, what you doing? And he's funny. Anyways, back to the spread. I don't know if you guys like these random rambles, but I mean, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what we'll talk about. So, let me take a sip before I start, because I'll go all the way down, alright? Also, I love white nails. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do white nails till February, and then February I'll go back to pink. I don't know, though. I'm really digging the white nails. I used to do white nails, like, all the time, like, many moons ago. Like, before I did, like, crazy nails. Like, I loved white nails. It was, like, crazy nails. Well, it was pink nails, crazy nails, nude nails, and then before that was white nails. I loved white nails, and I always do white on my toes all the time. It makes me look tanner. I mean, it's my goals here. Anyways, I love white nails. I think they're so cute, and I'm just a fan. So on Monday, I went to work in the morning. Nick and I did all the days. No, actually, Nick didn't go to work yesterday. So went to work, used a Clever Gal Craft sticker for that, used a work sticker that is foiled not from Jessica, but written by Jessica from our shop that will be coming soon. And then I used one of the quarter boxes with a Grinch sticker from Once More With Love to mark that we went to see The Grinch, which was way cuter than I expected it to be. I enjoyed it a lot more than Crimes of Grindelwald. So if you're like debating between the two, go see The Grinch first. I think it's really cute, especially very holiday festive. And then just wait till The Grindelwald comes out on Blu-ray, and then you watch the first one, and then you studied history of magic, and then you watch it. And then I don't even know if you'll still like it then. But anyways, Target run with a little mini foiled sticker. When I made the mini foiled stickers, a lot of people were requesting mini icons, and I was like, I get the point, but I'm like, whatever, I'll make them. But honestly, y'all was right. They are the best. Because you always have those little crevices, and you're like, character sticker, I'm going to have to chop it. I can't put any type of label because it's too small. But these little baby icons like I'm doing right now, they fit. Like, look at that little crevice. It fit in the crevice. Anyways, Nap with Bennett underneath that YouTube binge, and then I watched 2 TV shows. We watched The Good Doctor and Jersey Shore. We love Jersey Shore. Honestly, I think it's such an entertaining show. I love the cast. They're so smart. Like, some of them not in the, like, not in the traditional term of smart, and I mean, I'm sure a lot of it's acting, but I just think it's such a smart show. Like, it's like dramatic, but like realistic dramatic, and like, there's so much relatable stuff, like, and I mean, if you watch a show and you tell me you can't relate to any of it, you're kind of lying. Like, there's something in that show that you, at some point in your life, can relate to. I just think it's such a good show, and Nick loves it, I love it. We watched it together, like, the whole, like, seasons when we lived in Nick's parents' house, and I just feel like we still really enjoy it. We do give up on shows, and we did not give up on the Jersey Shore. That's my PSA. Then, on the top of Tuesday, I wrote And It Begins. It actually began the night before, but it started on Tuesday. It'll probably be like a good 3 weeks, Then I went to H-E-B. Well, we all went to H-E-B. Very fun. We haven't been to H-E-B in a while, so we got a lot of interesting stuff. I feel like Whole Foods doesn't have a lot of interesting stuff. H-E-B does, so we went there. It was cool. Double chai that day. I had a lot of double chais this week. Starbucks is way too close for me. Like, I have the options. Like, Starbucks is less than 3 minutes. Well, I feel like there's a lot of places that Starbucks is less than 3 minutes. Because actually, like, everywhere that I've ever been, like, in the past 5 years, there's just been a Starbucks in 3 minutes. I just feel like it's closer, even though there's a lot more lights in between me now. I don't know. Anyways, Starbucks is way too close. So, double chais, and then I gave Bubba a hair trim. I did buy a hair clipper, and I watched a couple YouTube videos, and I think his hair turned out so cute. There's, like, a part, like, the fade that I need to work on, obviously. It's my first time. But every time I look at him, I'm like, you look so old, and I think it's his haircut, because I did, like, short around the edges, and then I left the top long, and then just trimmed it, so I think it looks really cute. He's just a little blonde baby, and I just want to, like, squeeze him all day long. They're both sleeping right now. It's 8:30, but I'm awake. I've been up since, like, 6, because I was, like, had my last coughing fit, and I was, like, 6. Do I want to go to sleep and wake up with another coughing fit, or just get up? Because I feel like I cough a lot less when I'm, like, awake. It's mostly when I'm sleeping because of, like, everything settling. There's, like, medical things, but And then so angry. I was mad at Nick for something. I don't remember what it was, but I was mad. I can't remember. I don't know. I was, like, Hulk angry, though. Then on Wednesday, Nick got me donuts. It was hilarious because I said, oh my god, Nick, I want donuts so bad. I'm not really, like, ever in the mood for donuts, but, like, I was just like, I really want a cream-filled donut. And, like, we go to Shipley's, which there's a ton of Shipley's in Austin. I think there's, like, 6 of them. I love Shipley's. Shipley's and Round Rock Donuts are, like, the only donuts I really eat. Round Rock Donuts are really, really good, but I wanted a cream-filled donut, and they don't have them. So, I was like, hey, can you go to Shipley's? It's like, I don't know, like 10, 15, which I feel like, again, anywhere I've lived has always been 10 to 15. So, it's not too close, which would make me want to go to it all the time, but it's like a special treat because it's like 15 minutes there and 15 minutes back, So, I was like, hey, Nick, I want a donut. So, he goes there and gets me one donut. Like, who does that? Who goes to a donut shop that's like a special treat and brings back one donut? I was like, Nick, are you kidding me? Like, I'm supposed to eat, like, the first donut you eat really fast because you're like, oh my god, I want a donut so bad. So I ate the donut really fast, and then, like, you know, you want, like, you're like, oh, the next one is going to be the one where I, like, eat a bite and, like, just think about my life and then eat another bite. But no, I only had one opportunity to do it. But thankfully, he went somewhere later and got me more donuts, so I was really happy about that. Also, put down that there was a double wiggle that day. Cleaned up with a munchkin, and then I went holiday shopping on the interwebs, mostly on Amazon. Double chai and a house spree, which I went shopping for pillows online, which was really fun. I got a lot of really cute ones, which I'm really excited about. Let's move over to the other side. I'm a little lagging. So on Thursday, I woke up at like 4 and I took a bath because I was just, you know, low-key dying. So I used a Fox and Cactus Christmas Lush bath sticker. Then I went and got my nails done when the nail salon opened. And then I went to Target afterwards because we needed some stuff. After that, Nick's parents came over to babysit Bennett. And we went, I hate when this thing lags because I'm like, did that actually film my voiceover? Whew, I feel like I'm going to cough. So I went to see Crimes of Grindelwald, which I just marked with a little Munchkin Dumbledore sticker. I think it looks really cute. And I wrote still sick with another Munchkin. And then I put in that we got a huge foil order and a huge washi order that day. Like, massive. I did post a, like, little filmy bits without sound and in black and white on Instagram, and those would be under the BTS, which is behind the scenes, which is a really cool, like, sometimes I look through them just like kind of reminiscing. You can look through the behind the scenes one and see kind of like little snippets of like behind the scenes stuff at Scribble, which is cool. So those are saved to the highlight if you guys want to go look at them. I did have to remove the SPC new releases sticker because I didn't have new releases. Again, I felt like a slacker. I had enough, like, items to do a new release, but it kind of worked out really well because it's the week before Black Friday. I wanted to get down to 0 orders. And Brian and Kirsten actually weren't at work this week because they were in Pennsylvania for family things. And so we were down 2 employees this week. So it was kind of worked out that we didn't have new releases because, I mean, that's like a third of our like manpower is Brian and Kirsten, if not more, because, you know, Kirsten's a beast. Brian, I love you too. On Friday, it was an early morning. Again, I mean, I've been waking up really early all these days because I'm just like, I don't want to sleep anymore because I'm just going to wake up coughing. It's not fun. And then I did do a design day this day because, again, I felt like a slacker, which, I mean, I don't know why I feel like a slacker because it's cool, like, it's fine to take breaks, but, like, at the same time, like, I like being, like, on top of everything. And I have, like, you know, 20 collections, like, in production and, like, so many mood boards, so many artists working on things, like, all the time. Like, I'm allowed to take a break, but at the same time, I'm like, do you really need one, Andrea? Do you? I don't know. On Friday, we did have Bennett's holiday photo shoot, which I did have a Take Holiday Photos foil sticker that is on the holiday like checklist, like bucket list that Jessica did for us. It's beautiful. I love this checklist. I'm really hoping to get through all of the bucket list items. So I put that in there, and then I put the With Bennett that I had made in foil because it just looked really cute. Take holiday photos with Bennett with the fangirl munchkin. So cute. He has RBF, which, I mean, I don't really curse on this channel, but y'all know what it is. He has it. He got it from me. And this kid does not smile for pictures at all. So he literally just looks so mad in all the pictures. But it's fine. It's cute. It's his personality. Then took a nap with Bennett, which I did like 2 or 3 times this week. And I'm probably going to do today, TBH, which is Monday. And then Nick booked his vacation. He's going to Europe. He was like, hey, babe, I want to go to Germany. And I was like, go. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, have fun. And he was like, you don't care? And I'm like, no, as long as I don't have to go. He's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I'll stay with Bennett. So Nick's going to Europe for like 7 days, and he's really excited about it. So, yeah, that's fun. So we booked that, and I helped him with all of the logistics because I feel like I'm pretty good at travel planning, and he like isn't as good at like lining up things like because he has, I mean, he's done a lot since then, and he has like a million flights and like car rentals and events, and he's going with his friend Jesse, which I feel like Jesse needs it as well. Like, I feel like they both need a little vacation. Nick definitely deserves and earned a vacation for sure. So on Saturday, I went in and what did I put in? I made it, 24 minutes with one more drink. I put in that I had Taco Bell for breakfast, which I'm actually considering for today. Honestly, I've been on a really big sriracha kick for like 3 months. And Taco Bell breakfast, you could put so much sriracha on it and it tastes so good. So that, double bucks again. And then Superstore, fresh off the boat, speechless. And then I put in Nap with Bennett again. I'm just all in naps with Bennett. He's just so cuddly. And then I got an early Christmas gift from Nick, which I was really excited about. I told him I wanted it, and he bought it for me. It's a red purse. And I was like, yeah, this would be the perfect holiday purse. And he's like, well, it doesn't really make sense to give it to you, like, after Christmas, because you want to use it for Christmas. So I was like, you're right. I'm not mad. So I got that. I don't think I'm going to get any other Christmas presents. The only other thing I asked for is steak knives, which we need. So there's that. Then I put in the very bottom, the little crevice underneath the weekend banner, I'm pointing at the screen, is a little phone icon with Baby J, because we did FaceTime Jessica that day. On Sunday, I worked my way up to the top. I'll read it from the bottom up. I went on a Target run late at night. I got some really cool news right before that, so I did use a Fox and Cactus sticker for that. And then I did take a bath right before that. I'm kind of itchy from the bath bomb, I think, because I'm usually not that itchy, but I think that's what happened. Then I went ahead and put that I hung the stockings, which Nick's dad, whenever he came over to babysit Bennett, because he babysat Bennett because, well, they both did, Nick's dad and Nick's mom, came over to watch him so that Nick and I could work on his YouTube plan with me. We only got, like, the base down, and then Bennett was crying, and Nick was like he couldn't concentrate, and I was like, oh, really, you can't concentrate when the baby's crying? Which has been, like, a long struggle of, like, when I'm filming and I hear Bennett crying, I, like, have to stop and, like, redo the whole thing and, like, go see what's wrong and, like, help him out, and, like, even though Nick's down there, so I'm like, oh, really? Yeah, and I didn't know that. So, we only got, like, half of it done, but Nick's parents came over, and while they were over, Nick's dad hung this shelf for me, so I was able to hang my stockings, so I needed to put the little stocking holders. I don't have anywhere that's high enough that Bennett can't get to it, so putting it on the high shelf was perfect. So I got to use that sticker. That's from Sadie Stickers. She did a little $2 Tuesday bucket list, and I used a Munchkin just because I didn't have any, like, pink stocking stickers. Really am, like, requesting next year for more character stops to do, like a pink, gray, and blue, or even just a pink Christmas sticker, because I feel like I'm using so many pink kits this year, and I don't have a ton of pink kits this year. You know what I mean? So, pink character stickers, sorry. Then I used the Clever Gal Crafts flag, and then the work sticker, again, lettered by Jessica, will be in our shop soon. And then also I did use the little fancy label with the mini icon that's like a YouTube or like movie button. And then I did the with Nick little script that I had made. And I think it looks really cute. So, the one thing I didn't love about this spread is the pen I used. I used the Papermate Inkjoy Gel 0.5, and I think it's partially this kit because I feel like this kit is very dainty, and I feel like I should have did cursive and used my regular 0.38 Energel Slena, I don't know. But I think it looks a little too bulky. I didn't do like cursive. I just did like lowercase letters mostly. My lowercase, which includes them capitals. I don't love that. I think that I'm going to go back to my other pen next week. This one, and I felt honestly weird to write like this, like writing like not in script, because even when I write notes, most of the time I write them in script now. So I went ahead and used some of the corner overlays. This is a new design that's going to be coming soon. I get all this new foil stuff, and it's so hard not to use it because I'm like, oh my goodness, this would be perfect. So I use those everywhere. I'm using these little bows everywhere. These are from Simply Watercolor Co. I think she does have like a little sampler permanently in her shop. I don't think she has the all bow sheet, but definitely follow her on Instagram because she does do Simply Foiled Tuesdays, and she does bring back different sheets often. So there is that. I did mark my dinners down this week. I did eat the same soup like 3 days in a row, but you know, it was really good. So that's everything for this week. I hope you guys like this plan with me. Let me know what you guys think of the speed, and I'll be back next week with my next plan with me and other videos this week, obviously. But talk to you guys later.